Hey there, it's me again, and I'm back here with another episode of the Monster Sculptures. Alright, and so the sculpture of this video will be Potbelly. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Potbelly here was my fifth sculpture. Was the fifth sculpture that I've made of my collection there. And I'd say he turned out pretty well. A little bigger than I expected, but still pretty well. I started out by making a sort of a cube shape. A cube is a basic shape for the pot there. And you can see I thinned it out a little at the bottom and added a few holes there. And added a few holes there for further detail. And then after that I made the stick, probably the easiest part of the thing. And after that I got onto the monster itself. So it's, yeah, not as hard as you think. It's basically just a string, like just a real thick string of wax as the main part. As in the body and the first head. And then I just made the second head separately and just attached it onto the neck right here. And I also made that little spiral hair thing on the first head right there. Right there. And the final touch was that little rubber band you see keeping the monster bound to the stick. Alright, and let me show you the reference pic I used for my Potbelly sculpture. Here it is. Gotta say, it looks pretty good to me. You got that? You got an eyeful? Then again, I guess you could just, while I wait, you probably could just pause the video. Alright, and so that was it. So, that was about the sculpture, and now on to the monster. Anyway, like the other one elementals, Potbelly has been a part of Dawn of Fire ever since its release. Potbelly is the monster of plant. Monster of plant. There. And so yeah, since he's one of the parent monsters for other plant elementals, Potbelly is the manifestation of the plant element. The Potbelly monster is available when you reach level 7, along with all the other plant monsters that don't have the air elements, such as Furcorn, Bogart, Shrub, and Edamame, to name a few. And you can get a Potbelly from the shop for 300 coins, or you can get him as one of the parent monsters from an unsuccessful breeding combination. In which case, it'll take 2 hours to breed and hatch a Potbelly, just like in the original game. Once you get a Potbelly, and you can teleport him to Party Island at level 5 or Space Island at level 10. And it takes 7 hours to send him to Space Island and 5 minutes to Party Island. And that's about all him you need to know in the game. Now my comments. Excuse me, I have to say I really... Well, honestly, I'm not so sure what to say in particular. I mean, he was fairly easy to make, and he ended up bigger than I expected, as I mentioned before, but my memory's a little foggy as to exactly what happened during the whole process thing. I mean, it has been a couple of years. I just had the wax one day, one summer, and just threw it all together and made this. Oh yeah, you may have noticed, about the other fine details, I've used a toothpick to make all those little scratching, little marks you see on the monster's stomach there, the belly button, and those markings of the pot that's supposed to represent the dirt. Can you see that? I don't even know if you can. I mean, I can see it fine. Can you see it? There we go. That's probably fine. And also those etchings in the pot, as I mentioned earlier. And also, I used a toothpick to just sort of sliced into the faces there to make the mouths, and sort of just slipped in 2 tiny little discs of wax in there for the little tongues. Yeah, it's kind of cute, just like the picture. Just like the picture from earlier. I gotta say, this one's like this one, like all my completed are like right now on display, if you were to describe their status or whatever. But you know, I'm keeping tabs on it, make sure it stays clean, like all my other sculptures. One problem I've noticed is that the first head does kind of tend to droop a little from time to time. Like it's like extremely gradual, and it's like doesn't happen instantly, but it happens sometimes. Might have to put a little more wax on that neck to thicken it up, give it more support. Yeah. Okay, well, I believe I have said everything I have needed to say for this video, so hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, leave your comments below. Like, rate, subscribe, or do whatever. So yeah, that's about it. Anyway, have a nice day. Anyway, you have a nice day. Okay, I'm starting to be weird. Okay, bye.